Right at 5:45 on this Wednesday morning, there's a new exhibit on Pennsylvania Avenue in D.C. that is pulling the curtain back on what goes on behind the portico and pillars of the White House.
Pretty cool. Erica Brown actually went inside, and she now gives us a look at a full-scale replica of the Oval Office.
Very few Americans get invited to a White House state dinner, and fewer still will ever sit behind the president's desk. But this new exhibit with a full-scale replica of the Oval Office gives new meaning to the People's House.
It's got so many bells and whistles to it, a really good way for people to learn.
Just a block away from the real White House, visitors will find 3 floors of cutting-edge technology where they can see themselves in the daily activities of the iconic government building that serves as a home, office, ceremonial stage, and museum. Visitors can also experience what it's like to walk along the White House West Colonnade. This 45-second commute connects the West Wing, where the president works, to the executive residence where the president lives.
It's very tactile, very hands-on.
Stuart McLaurin is president of the White House Historical Association and says work on the exhibit began in 2022. In this presidential election season, he invites guests to feel the gravity of the executive office.
We want you to understand and respect power not just as a tool to wage influence over people, but as a tool to shape the future of our country.
Paul Suarez is here with his family for a look at the replica Cesar Chavez bust he created. His original sits behind President Biden's desk.
It's definitely inspiring, and it's kind of emotional, right? It's our history, and this will probably be as close as I'll ever get to the real White House.
And when the next president moves in, this Oval Office will also get a matching makeover. Erica Brown, CBS News, Washington.
Amazing how far we've come with technology and what we can learn through it. Tickets to the People's House exhibit are free, but visitors must reserve a day and time slot online. So be sure if you're planning a trip there to do that way in advance.
Yeah,
you don't get
'cause
there
I'll
and you're
bet
like,
it's-
oh, it's already reserved.
I'll bet
Yeah.
it's booked early, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's cool. You know what's also cool is the LBJ Library. That
Right.
Oval Office exhibit is really interesting, too.
Have you been to the White House?
I have been outside of it. I've
Okay.
never obviously
Yeah.
gone inside. That would be amazing, but I've seen
Sometimes
the
you
outside.
jump the fence.
No, very, oh
You
my
can do
goodness.
tours
You can do
inside.
tours,
You
but
can.
they do get full very
Right.
quickly.
Yes.
And
You have
it's
to plan
months
ahead.
in advance, but the best way to do it sometimes, call your congressman here and
That's
see
the-
if they can help you reserve that tour.
That's the
But like
only
I
way
said,
to
it's
do it.
months in advance. So that's,
Sure.
yeah, the way
That's
to
a
go.
good tip.